Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And this is what the NBA is all about. Competition. That's why rivalries do matter.
They do. It's good for the sport, the TV ratings, the fans, but most of all, when you're a player in this kind of game, the adrenaline rush is incredible.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. Kyle Korver is out there with Decker, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Steve, compared to when you played, talk about elements of the game that are now easier for the players than, like I said, when you play.
I think if you start on the floor, the game is less physical. There's no more handshaking. There's no more chucking. There's no more hard fouls when they're throwing you up against the stanchion. And then I think off the court, the travel. I started when we flew commercial, Kevin. Now every team is flying private. I think the travel is definitely easier for players.
Not only flew commercial, Smitty, but we used to fly in the first flight out every morning, like 6 a.m.
Yes.
flights after a game, after a night game.
I remember those days. The positive was you didn't practice a lot when you got to those cities.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Levine.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Korver. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
6 to shoot. Smith kicks to Sexton. No good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dunn passes to Carter. Levine with it. Markkanen with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Levine on the money from 12 feet away.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Smith finds Korver inside. There's Decker, and Decker slams it in.
And that ends the frustration. They've been ice cold to start this one.
Yeah, their first bucket of the night. You can hear the collective sigh of relief.
Markkanen passes to Allen. Over Korver, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Now, here is Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. Poked away. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Smith scanning the floor. Over Levine. A second chance effort. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
David, thanks as always. Their goal early on is a simple one, keeping those opposing shooters from getting hot.
Yeah, and so defensively, they can't get tied into any one strategy. It might take a few different approaches here before they find one that works.
Greg, the reason why is you're never sure which of their shooters is going to get hot. The matchups will change depending on who's doing the most damage.
Now here's Korver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Korver takes a 3. Decker can't hit. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Second chance points are a big part of the game, and they did a terrific job creating many of those opportunities for themselves.
Allen, that's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. Well, you look at Allen. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact. A potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Now here's Korver, looking for his first basket still in this one. Thompson with the bucket.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
Dunn passes to Carter. There's the feed to Allen. Leans, and it's Chicago scoring again.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Smith finds Thompson. Now Sexton. Over Levine. The shot by Sexton, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Inside, and he banks in the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
On the pass to Levine. He kicks it to Markkanen. Passes it to Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Down low. Here's Sexton. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Allen. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 5 now.
A guy who would rather spot up. JR is showing us he can pull up off the dribble.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. Decker is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Korver in at the small forward position. For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Smith kicks to Nance. Now here's Sexton. Dunn covering. Now here's Sexton. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen passes to Markkanen. That gets in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Everyone knows about marketing from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Smith kicks to Sexton. Back to Smith. Pass to Sexton. Second chance shot. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Carter dishes it to Allen. Markkanen in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Dunn. 18 points for Allen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sexton the pass to Smith. Korver kicks to Sexton. Pass to Decker. 4 on the shot clock. Nance trying to break loose. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Decker. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Carter outside. Now the pass to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Dunn. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Smith finds Nance. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Poked away, and it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Decker dishes to Smith. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Nance kicks to Korver. Back to Nance. There's the double team with Allen. Nance passes to Korver. Can't connect from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Sexton dishes to Smith. Allen outside. Here's Dunn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He finished with 54 points and was on target the whole night. Didn't miss very much. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. A lot lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because then you get a chance to see the guys who, you know, the stats we're looking at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what's the score is, and that plus-minus helps those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dunn, right side. Allen, right side. Shoots over Korver. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Dunn. And that's now 24 points for Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Smith. 5 points in the game. Feeds it to Decker. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Passes it to Markkanen. Kicks it to Carter. Pass to Allen. Markkanen with it. Out to the right wing. Dunn up top. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Good on the bucket.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Here's Smith, trailing by 10. Over in the corner, Decker. Lets it go from the wing, and Cleveland again with the bucket. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Allen outside. Dunn kicks to Allen. Back to Dunn. Allen left side. Shoots over Korver, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And then slams it in.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Dunn kicks to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Over Nance. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his first 2 points.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Smith against Levine. Back to Nance. Smith left side. And Sexton has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Levine finds Allen. Back to Levine. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better this team looks.
Allen against Korver. Allen kicks to Levine. Carter the pass to Allen. Now Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Allen dishes to Levine. Got a piece of it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Chicago. Robin Lopez has checked in for Carter, and Parker's subbed in for Markkanen. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hill comes in for Sexton. Knocked loose. Hill kicks to Thompson. Levine against Smith. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter, just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from AI.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, and down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
All different levels of playmakers in the league right now, but some guys, Steve, have an innate vision that just can't be taught.
Yeah, I love watching Chris Paul with his vision. Even Ben Simmons, a younger guy who can pass the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins is a guy who has great vision for his size, has a great feel for the game. There's just so many guys. Ricky Rubio is another guy who can pass the basketball.
Yes.
And Lonzo Ball, a young guy. Those guys have just that innate vision. They can see 2 plays ahead.
Thompson passes to Sexton. Overdone. The shot by Sexton, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thompson, high post. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. The baseline J off the mark.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Allen outside. Pass to Levine. Back to Allen. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The pass to Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And aggressive at the rack. J.R. showing no mercy.
Chicago leading by 12. Dunn kicks to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Allen in the post. Guarded by Korver. Back to Levine. Pass to Allen. The fadeaway. And he gets it to go. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine. Finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Thompson up top, defended by Carter. Korver, no luck. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Levine finds Allen. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Allen. And that's 10 points for Zach LaVine.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Allen. First in field goal percentage, second in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. But they'll get another chance. Thompson with the bucket.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch and shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
The Bulls leading by 14. Dunn kicks to Levine. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Allen passes to Levine. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
And you like to see this from Levine, attacking in the paint with confidence.
And here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's in there. Korver's got 5 points so far.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Down low, here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Thompson against Carter. Outside Korver. Smith for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Levine can't hit.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
The Bulls leading by 14. Outside Levine. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Jabari Parker's checked in for Markkanen. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Thompson. That's tipped and stolen by Dunn. And the dunk by Parker.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Now here's Sexton. Dunn covering. There's the double team with Allen. Outside Korver. He kicks to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Here's Decker. The Cavaliers again can't hit. In the corner, it's Levine. Let's go. Nance gets the rebound.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
To the middle. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Smith. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Over in the corner, Allen. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Here's Sexton. Kicks to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. You look at Allen, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Wendell Carter.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in to the inside.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? To the paint. Here's Levine. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half. Sexton with it. He dishes it to Hood. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker over Hood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The first free throw is good. There's There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
On the court for Cleveland, Smith and Osman are the wings. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Markkanen comes in for Felicio. And it's done in for Payne. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Zizic in for Jetty Osman. Done against Hill. And here's Korver from the arc. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
And that's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Carter, the pass to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 40 points.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
Ball's knocked loose. Zizic kicks to Hill. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions, and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But I also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd rather be piling with cards in front of
Kevin,
me.
Not at all. Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Dunn looking over the floor. Allen outside. Shoots over Korver. Allen's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Smith outside. Pass to Zizic. Now here's Fry. He's tightly guarded. Outside Hill. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Fantastic bailout shot by George Hill. Had the answer with the clock running down.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Now here's Valentine. Covered by Smith. Valentine passes to Allen. Carter at the elbow. Back to Allen. Over Korver. Allen's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Smith finds Korver. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's 10 points for Kyle Korver.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Fry. Korver against Allen. Now here's Fry. Defense is right there. Back to Korver. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
They get a hand on it. Decker kicks to Sexton. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Korver against Allen. Here's the pass to Dunn. On the wing, Levine. Allen passes to Carter. Good on the shot. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now, here's Sexton. Dunn covering. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Dunn kicks to Carter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Allen. So it's Chicago now. Markkanen dishes to Allen. Passes it to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside. It's stolen by Korver. Now, here's Sexton. Stolen by Allen. And it's Carter penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there, not a lot of solutions.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Markkanen. 48 points for Allen.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Smith against Levine. Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Korver, no luck.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Allen finds Levine. Shoots over Korver. Levine can't hit.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
And yes, it's good.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Thompson up top. Back to Smith. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, you know, all our four major sports, and in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Levine against Smith. Clock at 6. Allen's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one hits back iron.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Inside, Allen. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Smith. Knocked away. It's stolen by Allen. The finish. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Knocks it loose. To the middle. He kicks it to Levine over Smith, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Allen.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Portis comes in for Markkanen. Justin Holiday's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. Count that one from Nwaba. Here's Chicago. Allen passes to Lopez. It's hauled in by Fry. Here's Payne. Drills it from outside.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
Allen outside, kicks it to Holiday. Great D that time from Hood. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.